Today we're gonna go ahead and put a drag pack on my daily driver Audi S4 because why not? Probably all know this car is dual pulley. It has methanol injection. We literally did that in the last video. I mean, the last thing I really can do before building the motor and adding a Merc supercharger is do a full drag pack on every single wheel. So what I went ahead and did was reached out to Super Speed Wheels, asked them if they would do a sponsorship for me on some nice 18-inch lightweight wheels, and they hit me back with an awesome deal. Pretty much they're an 18 by 8.5. They weigh 18 pounds each, and they're in this awesome satin bronze. So big thank you to Super Speed Wheels. They are making a 10-second pass possible in the Audi S4 by reducing unsprung mass in the form of getting rid of these heavy 20-inch wheels that are on my Audi S4. Just to reiterate how light these are, I mean, I literally do lateral raises with more weight than this in the gym. 18 pounds is literally nothing. Hey, all of those tires and wheels barely fit in the car. Yeah. And we still got one more tire. Oh no, the wheel's falling. Pick these up. I tried to research the valve stem size, but I couldn't find anything. So we're gonna send it. Worst case scenario, I come back, return them, and get a different one. So I literally just pulled up after getting those valve stems, and they're gonna mount them up. I'm super excited to see how they look. Actually, I wasn't too sure about this. You know, this color satin bronze. I was trying to get gunmetal gray, and they said that they were all back ordered. But I think it's gonna look really sick. It's gonna look awesome. Let's go ahead and hope that this car is actually on coilovers and not springs, because that front clearance is gonna be rough. Just put the first Hoosier drag radial on. This thing looks so nasty, you know, it's kind of menacing, but we do need to take measurements here because when you add a lightweight drag wheel, right, your goal is to both reduce unsprung mass by reducing the weight of the wheel and the tire, and also reducing rotational inertia. The further away a mass spins from its center of axis, it's actually more difficult to do so. So the less power the car creates, because it actually has to generate more power to overcome that weight. So we want to see how tall this wheel and tire is compared to that one right there. We'll know if this car is actually going to get any faster, and we'll do this with a tape measure. Up to bottom, we have a wheel and tire diameter of about 25.25 inches, or maybe 25.5. You guys, the drag radial does have a thicker sidewall, and that's a measure of this. You know how many inches you have here. We have a thicker sidewall on the drag radial. Top to bottom, we actually have the same exact tire height, which is about 25.25 inches. So I think the next thing we need to do is weigh them. 20-inch wheel, I know for a fact that it weighs 26 pounds with no tire, but let's see what it weighs with a tire. So as you guys can tell, it is around 48.7 pounds. You can see it right there. Yeah, let's see what this one weighs. Radial with the lightweight 18-pound wheel on the same exact scale, 40.6 pounds. You guys just saw it, so you have a weight reduction of 8 pounds total with the wheel and tire, and that's unsprung mass. That means all around you've reduced 32 pounds of unsprung mass. And you know what they say, 10 pounds of unsprung mass is equivalent to taking 100 pounds out of the cabin. So I think the car will go at minimum 2/10 faster now because it has that much weight reduction. Surprise, surprise, the car isn't on coilovers, and this fitment is tight, but you know, if anything, when I'm launching and doing passes and stuff, the front lifts, right? That's how suspension works, and the back squats. So I think we might be good. Torque these lug nuts down, and then we'll get straight to testing, but boy, does she look freaking sexy with this new wheel setup. Yeah, satin bronze was the move. Before we do testing, I am most definitely not running that, so I'm just gonna air down. I hear it rubbing on the front left, only the front left. So I'm gonna see what I can do about that. Run the quarter mile in the dark because I really want to show you guys what that looks like, you know, how this thing moves out and boogies in the light, but that first one scared the crap out of me because I think it had a 1.62 60 foot, and it was like I did not expect it because I've been used to the 1.7s with those bad tires, and oh my god, this thing hit, man. Jesus Christ, that scared me. Holy crap. Holy crap. That was that fell fast.
3 days later.
All right, this is the first quarter mile attempt with the slicks. Truth be told, I was not prepared to take the Camaro to the track, or I meant the Audi. I was trying to take the Camaro. Well, something came up with it. I needed a new sensor, so Luke and I decided to take the Audi, and it started to rain. We are driving up on the Hoosiers right now, so Hoosier Daddy! We'll see what this puppy does if we don't spin out in the rain right now on these drag radials.
I'm excited. It's gonna be fun.
Is it gonna be a 10-second pass?
Yeah, I'm actually Captain America, and I'm about to get Hulk smashed.
What the heck?
Bus ahí no son los mismos 6 libras.
How big of a turbo do you think that is? 100 millimeter?
I was gonna say like 98, 103. I think that was clutch. I think that was clutch.
Fuji 60. Quarter mile.
I want to say, if you guys don't know, I'm Luke, Toby's official filmer. He doesn't know it yet, but yeah, he pays me in Chipotle. But we're here. Track just closed, and not track, the streetcar just closed for the night. We're gonna watch these and then probably get on the road. 3-hour drive back, and then we'll see how the night goes. Audi did good, 11.08. It was a little bit heat soaked from the drive, but I think if we were to get those temps down a little bit, and if Toby was actually able to leave off his two-step, then we probably would have gotten the time we were looking for.
Yo, beg my boy up there if we can get one more pass.
Yeah, you guys heard it here first. Toby's gonna try to get another pass in.
Check out this crazy truck while Luke is up there recording. I just really wanted to get this on camera. This is probably the most insane thing I've ever seen in person. So check out those twins. Just went out for my birthday and Luke has something to say to somebody.
Yo, you got your chlamydia meds from the car, right? Yo, Shruby! The girl was like,
bro, spraying on his downfall. He took his girl. That's insane.
The next day.
we got back from the track at 5. It's 4:35. It's Toby's birthday and he won't get up. So everybody, make sure in the comments you wish TobyVegaD a happy birthday. 12:51 and Bozo over here won't wake it
I
up.
just wanted to explain why this thing is still not in the 10s, even on the street. You know, it ran a very disappointing time of 11.3 on the draggy, and then once again at the drag strip, we trapped pretty low for what's done to this car. So with the ported supercharger, it should trap near 130 miles an hour, maybe 128, 129. But the thing is, this car is heat soaking so bad. I initially thought it was a fuel knock, but then I sent the logs to 034 and they said that my inlet air temps are reaching 80 degrees Celsius by the time I hit third gear. So first and second gear are fine, car doesn't heat soak, but once it hits third gear, we reach around 190 degrees Fahrenheit and the car's just pulling timing. Actually up to -8 degrees total after I hit third gear, and that's why the car has no top end and isn't running the 10. But if we didn't have that heat soak issue, we had cooler weather or more cooling mods like an ice tank that I'm about to do in this car, I guess I will give you guys a full DIY install on that one, because I'm going to design and install my own ice tank to keep those inlet air temps below ambient temperature, which is the outside temperature. Clearly the meth isn't doing enough. It is trying to mitigate it, but the car is still heat soaking like crazy with the upgraded heat exchanger. So my only option is to run an ice box or possibly a chiller, or wait until the weather gets colder out here in Florida. We've been dealing with 90-degree days, and yeah, it's the heat soak that is keeping this thing from a 10. I mean, 8 degrees of timing lost after third gear explains why it has no top end and why it's trapping low speeds. But anyways, I mean, that's gonna pretty much do it for this vlog. We will get more cooling, make sure we have no timing pull, and have a solid 10-second car, no problem. So if you guys enjoyed this one, please remember to comment, like, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the icebox tutorial and more racing. Sure, I forgot to show this time slip right here. So 1660 foot, 8th 7.98 at 98, 11.06 or 11.086, super close to a 10-second pass. And that wasn't even leaving off the launch control. So for some reason, ever since I put the test pipe file on, the car doesn't want me doing launch control, even though I pull back the cruise control stick and set everything up right. So the two-step is like hit or miss. It wants to work or it doesn't, and it didn't at the line. That's why you guys see me like kind of struggling to get off the line the first time. I shut the car off to try and like reset it and see if it would work, but the traction control was off. And for some reason, it doesn't want to work sometimes. I don't know what's going on with that. I'll have to ask 034, but that was leaving with no two-step or launch control.